Hey guys, Ronnie B with AdSync.co. Quick tutorial on how to use our website to search your online classified ads. Three boxes up at the top: search terms, locations, and sync list. Start with the search terms. We've got three fields: mandatory, supporting, and elimination terms. Start with the mandatory box. You're going to want to put a single word in here and something very specific to your search. So today I'm going to look for a 4Runner. And you wouldn't put Toyota 4Runner in mandatory because you want it really to be as minimal as possible. I mean, very specific to the search. So 4Runner is what I want. I'm going to look for one that's green, 4x4. Let's see, put Toyota in there and probably 2000 to try and look for the right year. So you put all your supporting keywords in the supporting field and as many as you want. And that's kind of an either or field. Your elimination terms is the third box. I don't use that until after I've implemented the first search. After you bring back your initial search, if you end up seeing a lot of results that aren't related, like for instance, if I bring this search back and I see a lot of Toyota Camrys, then I would use Camry as an elimination term. But for right now, I'll leave it blank. Score, default set to 1. I like to leave it at 1. 1's pretty good. If you have search results that come back with a score of less than 1, they're usually not that great. If you're over 1, they're usually pretty good. You have the option to include URLs in the search, or basically the web addresses of the ads you're looking at. I always leave that blank. That's kind of just for really advanced Craigslisters. The body content, you can search the content of the ad. I like to leave this one blank as well. Problem is, a lot of spammers will fill the body content up full of search terms that are unrelated to their ad. They're just trying to get you to click on their ad. So I leave that blank as well. Here's the key. If you use the title, which is the default also, if you search the titles, that's going to bring back the best results. Locations, you can select any location or you can leave them all blank. If you leave them blank, it will bring back every listing in the US. And that's pretty good. I typically sell relatively unique items, so I have to do a large regional search. But you can pick the individual cities, or you can select the box next to the state name, and then it'll choose all the cities for you. I'm going to search Oregon today. Let's see here, Oregon. And I'm going to select the check mark next to the state name and pull up all the cities in Oregon. Now the sync list, that's our third optional box, or our third box, and it is optional. If you check mark any of the listings in the sync list, it will search exclusively for those sites. So for instance, right now I have KSL.com checked. That means it's only going to search for ads listed by KSL. Now KSL is a Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming classified site, so it'd bring back 0 hits. If you selected Craigslist also, it'd search both these classified sites. And right now I only have these two listed. Hopefully this weekend I'll get eBay classifieds in there as well, and I'll keep adding as we go forward. If you leave it blank, if you leave sync list blank, it will search every classified site in the list, and that's what I like to do anyway. So again, the location and the sync list are optional. If you leave either one blank, it searches everything. I'm going to start off by clicking my Search Have button, and that should bring back all the people that have that Toyota 4Runner in the Oregon area, and it did. So you've got, looks like 8 has for 4Runner, green 4x4 Toyota 2000. Let's go back to the open search dialog, and we could add Alabama. Let's add Alabama to that. Hit Search Haves again, see how many more we come up with. There's 25 this time. That's pretty good. Let me look at the first one here. That was Portland. And that's a pretty good 4Runner right there. Let's go back home. I'm going to start my search over. I want to show you one of the functions we have built into the results page. So hit your home button. It'll bring you back to the front page here, and it clears out all of our search criteria. So you're starting over from scratch. I'm going to be really vague on this next search. I want to search antiques, and leave everything else blank. So it should really bring back a lot of results. But I want to show you some of the functionality we have in the search results page. If you look here at your title, you've got a series of different words. I'm looking for antiques, but maybe I'm not looking for any antiques that are porcelain. Well, when you mouse over the keywords in the title section, you've got a few options here that pop down. One is add porcelain to the mandatory search terms, which we wouldn't necessarily want to do because we want just one singular mandatory search term. But if you were going to modify your search term, you could. Second option is add porcelain to supporting search, and that would be good if we wanted porcelain antiques. I don't, so I'm going to click remove searches containing porcelain. Click on that, and then all your porcelain antiques are gone. Let's pop open the search dialog box. Now, one of the unique feature, let's go back to our Toyota 4Runner, because those are pretty unique vehicles. I like those. And let's see, how do we have that here? Toyota, there we go. In the search box, we have the option to search for haves, search for wants. So let's find somebody in Oregon that wants that Toyota 4. So let's go back to the Oregon box. We check all of them. So we pick up all Oregon cities, hit search wants. And we found one guy looking for a Toyota 4Runner. And that's, he's looking for a nicer, newer one. Open the search box again. Now check this out. We can hit the add sync button, and it will show us all the people who have 4Runners and all the people who want 4Runners in that Oregon territory. And these search scores are pretty good. That's a 2 over here. This guy's a 1.3. So he's probably on the low end because he wants a 2002 to 2010, and we put a 2000 in there. But these are all pretty good searches. So again, this is kind of a unique function that we have, that if you are an advanced Craigslister and you're looking to broker or match people up, that's a function you can use. Again, that's just the add sync button. But that's it. I appreciate you guys checking in. If you want to see some of the other tutorial videos I'll be placing online, just click this how-to button. That'll take you into our blog. From the blog page, you can click on blog home and see the most current tutorials that I'll have listed. If you need to get in touch with me, you can just hit the contact button on the home page and send me a message. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.